Well, hey family, this is Darlene. Want to thank you for stopping by the Jury by BDK YouTube channel. I know you didn't come here for a sermon. So here's the video. And guess what? We'll talk. Let's make another cool pair of earrings. And this time we're going to be using, I was going to use some of these beads, but these are kind of close to these. They're a little bit bigger, but still kind of the same. So I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and use some of the green coconut chips. So we're going to do this, and then we just going to kind of stack them. We are going to use some more of the Buddha heads. I love Buddha heads. So we're going to put these on here. And we'll put another one here. So it's the really pretty dark green. For some reason, my light is not showing like it's supposed to. And then we're just going to stack it again with another green. Let's see. Maybe this one and this one might look the same size. That's the thing with these kind of beads. You lucky if you get any that are pretty much the same size. So then we are going to put another Buddha head. I'm sure I'm going to use these up real fast. And then I was thinking I want to use, I need to put another. So let's do this right here. Put another bead on top. And it looks like that, but we are going to use the brown ones. Put the brown on there. But I really like the way that looks. I love that. But you know what? Let's try it this way. Let's see what it'll look upside down. Let's take this off. And then let's put it on backwards. If it is backwards, because I don't know if it's backwards or not. But you know what? We're going to do it this way. If I can get it on here. And then now let's put the bead on. See what we get. Oh yeah, I like that. And then let's see something. I like that. So let's do this one. I'm going to take this off. Here's a brown one. Let's put this one on. And put another bead on. And that's what that looks like so far. But now, let's straighten up our wire. We are going to pinch the wire and bring it down. And then we'll just go ahead and wrap it. It's a little difficult to wrap it because of the type of top on the bead. And then we'll just wrap all this wire around. And as I wrap it, I'm going to wrap it kind of loose. I'm going to wrap the wire kind of loose. So to have a loose look up at the top like that. And then that's what we got. So that's what that looks like. This even looks like a lamp. This is really cool. So let's see. Do I want to put this on here? No, because even with that, it'll look like it's just too much. So it really don't need anything. This is like just enough right here. So let's do this one. All right, so I'm going to take it, fold my wire over like that. And then I'm going to go ahead and wrap this, bend that wire back up. And then as I wrap the wire, it is going to be loose. I'm not going to wrap it tight, just loose to where it just looks almost like some art, just kind of wrapped around like that. Oh, you know what? And the saddest thing today, one of the people that is a follower on Facebook, I think I may have met him and his wife one time at an event in LA. They are actors, and they're actors where you guys probably seen them in a commercial. They were doing like a lot of the healthcare commercials. Kaiser commercials. She looks black and Asian, but more black, real light skinned, usually have white hair. He's and they're older people, really, really nice looking older people. He's bright complected. He looks like he could be mixed with black and Asian or something too, but he looks more black, light skinned, gray hair. But you probably more than likely have seen them in the commercials, but they do Kaiser commercials, bank commercials like Chase and all them commercials. His wife passed away today. I know last week he was asking for prayers for her, and I was like, well, what is going on with her? And then he announced that she had cancer, and I was like, wow. And you know how you just have a like you just feel for a person. I'm like, wow, they traveled together, they acted together, they did some of everything together, and they literally looked like they were a happy couple. Like they seemed more like friends than anything. And I remember meeting them, and even like their energy, their vibe, like everything about them was just like so freaking cool. And I'm just like, oh wow, how sad. But that's the reality. One of us will leave up out of this life first, the husband or the wife. But I mean, somebody is gonna more than likely leave first, not unless God says we can leave at the same time. Okay, so this is what this looks like. I like these though, right? I love this part like this. And I think I'm going to do more earrings with the tops up like that. So these look really good too. The bottom of it, we're going to just take that wire. Go ahead and bend that wire. Close it down. Take that wire. Bend it down. Oh, I messed that up. But I was just like, wow, that is like so, like, and I know, people pass and we go up out of here. We all got an appointment. But it was just like so sad. I was just like, oh wow, because he was just asking for prayer for her, and she was kind of I think I want to leave that hanging out like that. She had been putting pictures up, just kind of like her progress, like what was going on with her during the time she was going through that moment with that situation. And I was just like, wow. She was showing, like when she was going through treatment, how she had lost all her hair, like all that type of stuff. And I'm just like, wow. And I was thinking, these are really cute. I was thinking the other day when I went in to do my physical, the hit of one wrong button can make somebody's health situation something that it's not. So I was sitting there, and the young lady, usually before the doctor comes in, the medical assistant does what they do, go into the system and clicking through and doing everything. And she was clicking through so fast and stuff, and she had to backtrack and re-click. And I said, well, ma'am, you do know that if you hit the wrong something in that system, you could make somebody have a disease or high blood pressure or something that don't, right? And she said, well, yes, ma'am, I'm very careful about it. I said, not at the speed that you're going. You need to slow down, because I don't want to be the one where you got some wrong information up in there. And she just going through and clicking and clicking and clicking and clicking. I'm like, slow down, slow down. Because I see you having to backtrack and then undo and then redo. So it's like, no, don't do that. And I think, in a situation like that, they need to take their time. They don't need to be rushing. These are gorgeous, right? Oh my goodness, you guys, let me know what you think about these. So I'm loving, I guess these are bead caps. So I'm loving these bead caps. I'm loving the way that the beads are fitting in them, and like this whole look right here. Upside down or right side up, whatever, they still look good. So this way, where are those earrings at? So either way, the earrings look good. So if they're down or if they're up, the earrings look adorable. And I really like these. You guys let me know what you think. Darling Knife for Jerry by BD Can. Guess what? We'll talk.